Welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are continuing our episodes of the X-Files. We're on episode 13 of season 1. Not really too much to recap. The last episode was the English guy who came over with the family he'd inserted himself into their lives and was capable of starting fires. I'm still undecided how much was him using accelerant and how much was of any type of pyrokinetic ability. But at the end of the episode, he ended up on fire with 5th and 6th degree burns, but not dead. And trying to understand how the hell they're going to incarcerate this guy, because everywhere they keep putting him, he's starting fires, and his regenerative capabilities seem to be he was almost back to full health within a month or two, which is insane. So I'm not quite sure what he was. Anyway, we're not going to focus that. We're going to focus on this episode. So let's go find out what it's about. This is episode 13.
Okay, Maggie, let's shove off.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for having us. Dinner was delicious as usual.
How's work? Good?
Yep, that's good. Hey, Daddy.
But we got to meet the parents.
Dad?
Of a gone death.
I thought you guys left.
They did.
Where's Mom?
What was that about?
Hello?
Dana?
Your dad.
Mom?
Oh,
What's
wow.
the matter?
I think your dad's just died.
A massive coronary about an hour ago.
Died of a heart attack.
He's gone.
Sir, I'm sorry. We'll be on our way.
I said, out of the vehicle.
No, it's not a cop.
No, not till I see yours.
Oh, shit. He dead.
Elizabeth Hawley and James Summers, both 19. Last year, another couple was kidnapped to the day, except that abduction occurred at Duke University. Anyway, if he holds true to form, we have 5 days to find those kids. In 1 week, Luther Lee Boggs will take a seat in the North Carolina gas chamber.
How is he related?
He claims to have information relating to the kidnapping. Boggs feels that if his talents help save these kids, then his sentence should be reduced to life in prison.
I bet he does.
His talents?
I believe in psychic ability without a doubt, but not in this case. Not Boggs.
So you believe that Boggs is orchestrating the kidnapping from the inside? A scam to save his life?
Maybe.
He read my profile on him, and he feels like I'm the only one who truly understands what he is. Anyway, I leave for Raleigh this afternoon. I think you should take some time.
I need to work.
I'm sorry about your father.
Please understand that from here we can return to the past. We can see the present. We can know the future.
I love the voice. I love the accent.
From here, where exactly are you?
Mr. Boggs must be made redemptive for his transgressions.
Why?
Boggs' life for the kids, you know what I'm saying?
First, you gotta prove you're telling the truth.
Accent's changed.
Oh, God. He's tied with twine. Packing twine. It's dark place. Cold.
This is all very nondescript.
Cellar of a stone. Waterfall. Waterfall. Not a waterfall. Not water.
I tore this off my New York Knicks t-shirt. It has nothing to do with the crime.
I think that might just be imagination.
Get my message, Starbuck?
Did Boggs say something to you?
Yeah.
No.
Not a waterfall.
stone.
An angel. Waterfall, because it said Niagara. You can assign meaning to anything. Condemned building. Necklace. But again, if all this is accurate, this could be he's got someone working on the outside and he knows exactly what to say and where to send it.
I just heard that Liz Hawley's family made a positive ID on the charm you found at the warehouse.
Oh, crap.
Police are searching that place inch by inch, but they haven't been able to find anything yet.
I lied to the police about how I found the warehouse. I didn't notice any suspicious activities.
That doesn't matter. That's exactly what Boggs wanted. He could have been setting you up. You could be dead right now.
I thought that you'd be pleased that I'd opened myself to extreme possibilities.
Why now?
But not officially.
After all we've seen, why Boggs? I know he's working with someone on the outside, and they planted that evidence.
Has to be.
The Carolinian made this one up just for us. Only 6 people know about it. Later on today, Boggs gets his weekly phone privileges. Hopefully he'll call his accomplice to find out what happened.
Ah, nice move.
Agent Scully believes what we all believe. That you have the kids. Now, where are they?
Can't see. Male.
Describe him.
Skull, human skull. Silver gray. His eyes cold. God, he's got the wire. No. Please. No.
Holding back his stunts and killings.
Don't go near the White Cross. We see you down. And your blood spills on the White Cross.
Oh, perfect. That's trying to warn you off. Whatever the hell that means.
Federal agent!
Mulder! What the shit? I didn't see no White Cross. Alright, this is getting weird.
I want 2 liters of normal saline in now and give
Something doesn't add up. You can't lose him as well.
The most important element we found is there's substantial suspicion that Luther Lee Boggs' last 5 murders were committed with a partner.
Gotta be.
This was a trap for Mulder because he helped put you away.
You could have just told him to shoot the minute you saw him.
That if he dies because of what you've done, 4 days from now, nobody will stop me from being the one that'll throw the switch and gas you out of this life for good, you son of a bitch!
You're the one that believed me.
No.
Buddy talks to anybody until I get a deal.
My one and only life.
I don't ever want to go back again, ever!
My family, who I killed after their last meal, was right there to watch me over mine.
Okay.
And there, I thought they'd already killed me. And I saw thousands of souls. Nobody speaks till you get me a deal. But if you need to convince the judge I'm in on it with Lucas, go ahead. I die. That boy goes to that cold, dark place.
The only thing Boggs will get from me is a timely death. And it's an overdue one at that.
Has to be expected.
But what if there's another explanation?
Don't deal with him.
The old Blue Devil Brewery out by Morrisville.
That's very specific this
God,
time.
He's getting ready. He's getting ready to,
Luther, if you really were psychic,
I'd have known you lied. That there never was a deal. I know you tried. Avoid the devil. Don't follow Henry to the devil.
Oh, the Blue Devil. follow him. Where are the barrels? He said barrels, didn't he, as well? But there's your blue devil.
That if you had orchestrated this kidnapping, Lucas Henry would have been aware of the danger you warned me about.
For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
If he knew that I was your partner, he could have found out everything he knew about me, about my father.
After all you've seen, after all the evidence, why can't you believe?
I'm afraid to believe.
Well, we know that.
You couldn't face that fear? Even if it meant never knowing what your father wanted to tell you?
What? No. Okay. What just happened? That was episode 13, by the way. That was extremely confusing. You've got Mulder right at the beginning saying, don't trust him, he's a fraud. He's just doing anything and saying anything to get back at me. Now, skip the whole episode and go to the last scene, and he's saying, why can't you believe what happened? So now he's saying the opposite. There were a few things in that made no sense. I understand Scully saying he could have found out that you are Mulder's partner and he's made a play for this the whole way and could have found out certain pieces of information. I'm not sure just exactly how much he would be able to find out. Back in the 90s, pre-internet times, and all you've got is newspapers and what they are willing to hand and provide to you in a prison cell. She said that song Beyond the Sea was playing at her mum and dad's wedding. Her father also had it playing his funeral, which, first of all, is depressing. Why would you have the same song played at your wedding as at your funeral? That's probably okay for you if you're the person that's dead, but for the surviving member of the marriage, that's heartbreaking. Anyway, how could he have known that? How could he have known what her father called her? That's something very personal. That wouldn't be written down, catalogued, or anywhere to be found by him. He couldn't possibly have known, even if he was working with this other guy and had a man on the outside, which I do believe he did. I do believe that was the guy he was working with. But you can't foresee and foretell exactly the circumstances around when someone's going to get shot and where, or when someone's going to fall through the floor building, as he did there with the Blue Devil. And likewise when Mulder was in front of the cross. He could have told the guy to shoot Mulder, but he couldn't have known it was going to happen right at the end of the pier in front of the cross. That was a very strange episode. I didn't believe the guy to begin with, and at the end I still don't know what to believe myself. Mulder's accurate with one thing. She wasn't prepared to go back to get any sort of answer from her father, because I don't think she'd get one anyway, but because she is frightened to believe in anything outside the scope of normal science and reality for her, even though before she even went to see this Boggs guy at the beginning of the episode, she had that thing happen with her father in her own living room with him in the chair in front of her. Then she saw Mulder's face in Boggs in the prison cell and her father. So that's all manifesting from her through her grief, I think. The guy's ended up in the chair anyway. But Brad Dourif, brilliant actor. He's great with accents, and he's very good at playing that unhinged type of character. It's why, even though you don't see him, it's why he's even able to portray that just with voice acting, why he played Chucky for so many of the movies, because he's also got that insane psychopathic laugh, which we all are well aware of from the Chucky doll. So, I don't know. So Dana's lost her father anyway. Mulder did get shot. This guy's gone to the chair, and all I'm left with is damn questions, because a lot made sense, some didn't. I don't know what to take away from that episode. It was a very good episode and brought in a little bit of background from Scully's side as well. And an old case of Mulder's. This now. Done. Closed. Finished. But he was adamant from the beginning. Don't believe anything he says. He's a charlatan. He just uses what he can, where he can, to manipulate you. And I was perfectly okay down that path till certain things didn't seem to add up. But they're never gonna. That's the X-Files for you. 80% of that made sense. 20% of it couldn't possibly have come from any source other than knowing what was going to happen. At least that's the way I'm reading it. And we're probably not going to get any explanation as to how Dana was able to see her father just as he died, and throughout the episode at various different times and locations. So that's probably left her quite perturbed, I would think. And she's kind of... She has a little bit of... What's the word to use? I don't know what word to use. She kind of doesn't make sense herself sometimes, Scully, because she only ever looks for a reasonable explanation, but at the same time, she's religious and is meant to have faith. You've seen her wear that thing round her neck, which is a strange combination. But there you go. Right, we'll be back for episode 14 next, because that one's left me, I don't know, with a fuzzy brain, because I don't know what actually happened there and what didn't. What was real and what wasn't. What was made up, what was thought up, what was foreseen, and what was just made to look like it was foreseen. Anyway, right. If you want to watch this in full length, guys, don't forget it will be available over on Patreon for you to all watch. It will also be available to channel members. All you need to do is check the link in the description for that. Or if you want to watch it on the channel itself, you can click the join tab and it'll give you details of the tiers there. All you need is a Wolf membership or higher to watch all of these episodes in their entirety. Right, I will be back for episode 14 very soon. Till then, guys, by all means, post your comments down below, and if you enjoy the X-Files and you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe. I would very much appreciate it, because there's a lot more to come. We're barely halfway into season 1, and we've got a long way to go. So I will see you for an episode of the X-Files next. Till then, guys, thanks a lot for watching.